There's an article on NewYorkPost.com that states Robert Griffin III, the former NFL quarterback and ESPN analyst, plans to release a tell-all book entitled Surviving Washington. And this is where he describes the inner workings of the Washington Redskins organization. It's a team that he categorizes as one of the most dysfunctional franchises in all of sports. He is planning to go in.
Yeah.
So, ladies, it's very, very deep. And I was wondering, what do you think about tell-all books? And if you wrote one, what would you be writing about?
Ooh.
You wrote a book?
I have a book coming out. I wouldn't call it a tell-all, but I tell a little.
Yeah.
It's a tell a little.
It's a tell a little.
Okay.
I think, he said that the NFL and the sport itself made him a better man, made him a better father, right?
Right.
So my thing is, if you are a better man and all that, why do you want to take down the institution?
Well,
I mean, it's okay to tell your truth, but I don't think you need to be so disruptive about what made you who you are today. Like, have a little bit of respect for it.
Well, he says, and I quote, this is him, "I'm going to detail the medical mismanagement that I received during my time in Washington. I'm going to open your eyes to the sexual harassment and give you a deep dive into a power struggle between one of the most powerful coaches in sports and an owner that you want gone." So that's his truth.
That's his truth. I get it. But they also had, I believe they settled a case for like $1.6 million for a sexual harassment suit against the team. But it's just, I get it. You want to tell your story. I truly understand that. But I feel like at some point that story also made you who you are. I mean, that's your profession. That's what you chose.
I wrote my memoir.
Yes.
I tried to change so you don't have to. You can pick it up, right? And there are parts where I told my truth, but there's a difference between telling your truth and I think slamming people.
That's what I'm saying.
I think that's what she's saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and I didn't slam anybody or anything. I just didn't, want to do that. But I think that he has some concerns. I think he's a little bitter. That's what it sounds like.
And is he just trying to sell books? And is he
But
just
I also
trying to
feel
sell
like
books?
he feels that they need to be slammed. Is what I'm getting from this, is that he feels that this needs to be brought to the light. I personally, I never say never, but I don't think I could ever write a tell-all.
Because you done told it all here.
No, Ooh, baby. And imagine there's more to be told.
And you got some stories to tell, Missy.
Right.
I do.
Munchkin.
And you always say you gotta write a book, but okay, my issue is, similar to what you said, a lot of the things that I have lived through, they have gotten me to where I am today.
Right.
Even the people that I would talk about, and that's what bothers me. I think that it feels messy. Like, I personally couldn't do it because it just feels messy to me. And even those times, maybe those things traumatized me so much that I just don't even want to go back on that and have to bring that back up.
That's the thing.
And
it's
discuss
how you
that.
tell the story.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about some of those things because I don't want to bring them back up, and then we're doing interviews. Then that person got to respond. I don't want to hear from you. I don't want to hear about you. I don't want to think about you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I personally would avoid it. It's just not my style to do a tell-all, because I feel like even though I'm telling my truth, there's always other people involved.
Yours would be like
Absolutely.
Will Smith's.
Lord.
He telling it all. That's how yours, if you wanted to do
Tell
one,
a
I
story,
could see yours. Yours would
And
be
I would
like,
be the first one buying it.